women do not date out of their race enough, and God, please release my sisters from the shackle of only dating black men. I feel like it's time for us to explore our options. It's way more of life to see, way more experiences to have.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title, guys, you can see in today's video, we're going to be talking about blackmail and them being dishonest when it pertains to why they go out here and date the non-selected group of women. We already know, considering that blackmail are literally the biggest liar, the biggest hypocrite that walked this planet Earth, we already know we're never going to get the true reason. But let's just be honest. For us black women, I'm pretty sure for people who are aware of these male very much degenerate mindset, I'm pretty sure we already know at this point the reason why blackmail they go out here and they get these non-selected group of women. It is simple. Blackmail, they hate themselves, they hate them blackness, and this is why they will prefer to go out here and get these 500-600 pound Becky Marie and Ling Ling. And we already know, just like this meal here is gonna go on, and I'm pretty sure this was his kit that he made, basically mocking blackmail. But at the end, I don't think this meal here lie, because like I said previously, blackmail, they will come out here and they will give a million reasons as to why they don't want to date black women, but they will never come out here and truly say the reason why I have zero interest in dating black women. It is because I hate myself. But nonetheless, we already know blackmail are the biggest hypocrite to walk this planet Earth, so we can't really expect much from them. Nonetheless, guys, listen to this TikToker here basically mocking the lowest hanging fruit of society, and then we will come back with more.
All right, man, be for real. Why do you only date white women?
It's because black...
No, why you bringing up black women? I'll ask you about white women.
It's just like I gear more towards white women because
there you go. You're going back to black women again.
I gotta say why I only like white women. It's because.
Are you noticing the pattern? Are you noticing what you're doing right now?
I'm not saying what makes white women special. I'm just degrading black women. No, I'm just. I know that wasn't. I know you didn't ask about black women, but I just gotta. Okay.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like I mentioned previously, I'm pretty sure at this point, everybody know the reason as to why black male like to come out here and say that they only date white women. Mind you, these male, just like this content creator here stated, these men can't really give a genuine reason as to why they go out here and they get with these non-selected group of women. Notice just like how he was basically saying, these men, anytime anyone asks them, so why do you prefer these non-selected group of women? Notice how they can't really come out here and give a genuine answer. It is always because black woman refused to give me any attention. Black woman when I was in the first grade, because we already know they never go past the first grade. When I was in the first grade, I liked this little black girl. She didn't really pay me attention. And because of that reason now, I'm 60, 70 years old. I'm a grandpa at this point, and I still have resentment to not only that black girl, but the rest of black women collectively, which again, it is so sad. But nonetheless, you guys know when I saw this, I literally immediately, I also had to hop into the comment section, because like I said, at this time and age, I'm pretty sure everyone know the reason why black male go out here and they get these non-selected group of women. But let's hop into the comment section and see some of these male coming out here and lying once again, because at the end of the day, this is the only thing what these male know how to do, right? So as you guys can see, the first Dusty said, because they are submissive, respectful, and loyal. This is why I continue to tell y'all, these males, they will continuously be coming out here and utilizing the same verbiage that they have been utilizing for literally the longest time. These males don't have a creator bone in their body, because At this point, you would think that these male would be able to come out with something new, right? Instead of these male continuously coming out here saying these women are submissive, they're feminine, they're fit, they're non-combative, you would think that at this time in it, they will be able to come out with something else, right? Of course, we know that they can't. And what I love about this whole notion is that every time these male come out here and they talk about their preferences being submissive, we always have these preferences coming out here, not only telling them, but also proving them otherwise. So as you guys can see here, this Dusty say because they are submissive, respectful, and loyal, to which the preference she came and say we are not. This is exactly what I'm saying. And as you guys can see, those other beautiful black women basically just responded doing what I'm doing, which is laughing, because at the end of the day, like I said, nobody on this planet Earth takes black men serious. These male will come out here and say Becky is feminine, fit, submissive, they're non-combative, they don't talk back to them. These are the group of women that will take them when they're in and out suffering, don't have two penny to rub against one another. But then you will have these same Becky coming out here debunking the notion. Pretty sure the self-hating African Toby Abenseli, prior to his preference Courtney Clenny, also taking him off of this planet Earth. I'm pretty sure he was also out here saying she was feminine, fit, and friendly, right? You guys remember all the tweets he had where he basically were saying he couldn't even fathom the fact that people thought that he had any type of interest within black women. He said black woman was the lowest of the lowest, all so that his OnlyFans preference could have come out here and take him off of this planet Earth. This is precisely what I'm continuing to say. Each and every time these Dusty come out here yelling on top of their dirty lung about how feminine these women are, these women each and every time, in this case that you guys are viewing here, Becky, she just came out here and she typed it. But in case of Toby Abenseli as well as Courtney Clenny, she showed that self-hating, low-hanging fruit, how she was everything but a feminine, submissive woman that was going to respect him. So we have another Dusty here basically trying to come out here and defend the fact that they are indeed self-hating. So as you guys can see, this other Dusty say, everyone has their own preference, which I 100% agree with. This is what I continuously come out here and say. Us as black women, we really don't have a problem with y'all having y'all preference, because at the end of the day, us as black women, we also have our preference. And y'all want to know what black women our preferences are? We like men that are provider. We like men that are builder. We like men that are protector. We like men that don't expect you as a woman to go 50-50 in a relationship with them. Or oftentimes, these men be wanting you to front the bill 100% of the time. Why simultaneously they will have the same Dusty audacity to come out here wanting you to either take care of them entirely or being in a 50-50 situationship with them, while also expecting you to be submissive, expecting you to cook for them, expecting you to do their dirty laundry. These male will be coming out here talking about how they want traditional women when these male has no concept of what a traditional man is. Isn't it quite interesting that these male will always be coming out here begging to go back in time, begging for a woman to become submissive again? Why on the same breath, these females that are begging for a woman to go back to being submissive, they in the second Dusty breath, they will open up their disgusting mouth to ask you, yes, I want you to be traditional, but I also want you to pay either 50% of these bill or 100% of these bill. Again, we already know these male are some illiterate a-hole. They really don't have any concept of anything. Like I continue to tell y'all, they just come out here and regurgitate what other previous Dusty like themselves has been saying for the longest of time. This is what I'm saying. They're not innovative. They're not creative. They're not proactive. They add literally zero value to the society. But nonetheless, as you guys can see, this commentator here responded back by saying, all good, but the question was, why do you like the preference? Not why don't you like the alternatives to your preference. As you guys can see, the Dusty came back and he said, because it's a preference. Not everyone likes the same thing. Again, I 100% agree, because we have picked Misha that they like taking care of y'all. They like having 2 and 3 jobs so that they can fund your dusty lifestyle. They like buying video games for y'all. They like buying these Jordan for y'all. Why the rest of us, we like men that are protector. We like men that are provider. We like men that wants a family. We want a man that is going to love, cherish, and value his wife. We want a man that is not going to only impregnate the woman that he's in a relationship with, but we also like and prefer men that are going to stick around, that are going to assume their responsibility as a man, and they're going to raise their kids, and they're not going to be crying saying, well, the reason why I can't go out here and be a man is because the white male in conjunction with black woman won't allow me to stand up to the mantle of manhood. Us as black women, that is what we prefer. So guys, I want to conclude this video with these 2 comments that you guys are viewing here. So as you guys can see, the first commentator say, as a black woman, I don't care what a man thinks about me. I don't let their narrative control my life. To which this one responded by saying, especially a KOONASS black men, I love when they don't like black women. They weed themselves out so we can F with the real black men with self-love. Well, good luck finding him, because if I'm being 100% honest, I truly don't feel like any of those black male exist. But we already know there's a lot of black women that they keep hoping. They feel like they're going to find this unicorn black male that loves, cherish, value black woman that don't come out here on all of these different social media platforms and the mean black woman every opportunity that they get. We know that there's a lot of black women that refuse to accept the fact that black male don't like them, regardless of black male continuously coming out here shouting on top of their dirty lung how they're despises black woman. They will encourage other dusty to go out here and harm black woman. But regardless of all of that, as you guys can see here, we still have some black women that are just sitting around here waiting to find your unicorn black male. We have black women going as far as saying, even though they have been in so much unfortunate, tumultuous situationship with black male, they're not ever gonna go out here and date other group of male. We literally have black women coming out here saying that they worship black male.
Someone said Kendra G is a black male worshiper. You know what? You're goddamn right. I am a black male worshiper. I'm a good man, black male worshiper. And I have been through a lot of shit, trust and believe, with black men. And let me be clear, good black men. And I know several of them, and they should be worshiped, reign supreme. So if you want to say Kendra G is a black male worshiper, you're goddamn right I am, because I'm a black woman. What else should I be worshiping? Who else should I be worshiping?
Even though these same black male had put them through the ringers over and over. But nonetheless, guys, if y'all as a black woman want to stick around and be single until this unicorn black male come out here and sweep y'all off of your feet, hey, be my guest. I'm just going to say, don't hold your breath. So as you guys can see, they concluded by saying, that's when they get on the lie by their preference. I turn a blind eye. Again, I mean, we have the OnlyFans Courtney Clenny and her self-hating African king, Toby Obinselli. The most recent one we had was, I don't really remember the name at this point, but you remember a few months back, I made a video about it. They went to the club. They came back in like 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning. I don't know what the king did to his preference, but she just told the authority that almost 6 a.m. in the morning, she was just cleaning her GUN and it just accidentally went off. Needless to say, the Dusty is no longer on this planet Earth. He said himself, he literally would have DIE for his preference, and that is precisely what happened to him. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this male coming out here, making this kid, basically mocking all of the self-hating black male. When these men come out here and they state that they want absolutely nothing to do with you as a black woman, I need you to get it through your head that it has absolutely nothing to do with you. It is all self-hatred when it pertains to the lowest hanging fruit of society. And again, the only reason why they have access to these type of women that they claim to be so much better than you as a black woman, it is simply because the men within their community, they don't want them. And Becky, Maria, and Ling Ling will tell y'all for themselves that the only reason why they went to the lowest hanging group of society is because the men that they preferred didn't wanted them. These preference knows for a fact that in order for them to get that little ego boost, they can always count on the trash collectors of society. But nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about black male coming out here continuously, never listing that the reason why they go and get with their preferences is because they simply saw them and they couldn't make her get away. It is because they genuinely like them. They like their attitude. 9 times out of 10, when these male are asked, why do you date these preferences rather than black woman? 9 times out of 10, the reasoning they're gonna give, it is because of you, black woman. But nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. What are your thoughts and opinion, or please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.